Hi everyone, so it is time for a new video. Please excuse any potential mess in the background. I just really like filming here because I feel like the lighting looks really good, but I also can't really see it because it's really bright outside and there's a heat wave. And yes, but I'm really excited to start this vlog and share it with you, and I'm gonna keep this intro quick because I don't like long intros and I also need to get to work soon. So I originally was going to wait for the weekend and do another like cozy self-care weekend vlog, which is what I did quite recently and I absolutely loved doing that. And so I wanted to do that, but at the same time I have started reading some books. I finished one book that I'm about to talk to you, and I just was like, you know what, I'm going to start it early, so it might eventually, in the end, be kind of maybe a weekend reading vlog, sort of, because like I am going to work and I had time today, but I have work like tonight until late, and then all day tomorrow, and then almost all day after tomorrow, so I won't really have time to read, so I will update you later afterwards, but it's fine. Either way, I definitely want this to be a self-care reading vlog where I just read books that bring me joy. So let's talk about the two physical books that I have here, and then an audiobook that I got really far into. So first, let's start with the reason why I had to talk to you, and that is Damaged Goods by Talia Hibbert. So this was a reread, and I don't typically do rereads. There's just something about it that I have been holding myself back from for ages. And I was actually watching Chloe from Books with Chloe, and it was kind of like, I think it was a vlog that she put up a few weeks ago, and this vlog is also going up in a while, so it's not going to be a recent vlog anymore, but she reread The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo in there, and she basically mentioned something like, if there's a book you've been wanting to reread, do it. This is your sign to do it, you know? And so I was just like, you know what? I've been wanting to I've been planning to reread this book for ages because I actually originally read it as an ebook, and I bought it physically a year ago, maybe even two, and I've been procrastinating on reading it because it's the type of thing where I love it so much that I just felt like I wasn't ready for the intensity, and I definitely was not ready for the intensity, but at the same time it was the most beautiful, incredible thing ever, and this book means the world to me, and it's to the point where I almost don't want to talk about it. I want to keep it all to myself, and if there's like anyone who does not like this book, I don't want to hear it, because if I heard it, it would be like a stab in the heart, you know? Like, I respect everyone's opinions, but do not tell me if you don't like this book. But it just means the world to me. It is absolutely, like, it is one of my favorite romances of all time, which I already knew before I reread it. I think that the year that I read this in originally, I actually chose it as my #1 book of the year. So that is how much I fucking love it. And I have said before that it is my favorite book by Talia Hibbert. However, like, I hate saying that because like all of Talia's books are basically my all-time favorite books, you know? So like that is just like impossible to decide. But either way, this is one of my favorite books of all time. It means everything to me. Laura and Samir are the best fucking couple ever, and this book is basically a second chance romance, and it deals with our heroine, Laura, just escaped her abusive relationship with her to-be ex-husband, and so it deals with that quite a lot. So it is heavy in some parts. There are actually trigger warnings right at the beginning. Talia is wonderful and does that for basically all their books. I'll just show you that if you want to pause and look at them. But there's also chapters and everything, which I think is absolutely wonderful. So it does get really intense, and like there are moments that are difficult to read, but at the same time, the main thing that this book does is it gives Laura and Samir a safe space and the most beautiful, tender romance imaginable. So it is second chance. They were each other's first love, but then kind of it was the type of thing that like life pushed them apart. But they were always meant to find their way back to each other. So there's just so much healing and love in this book. So many lines hit me so hard. I literally cried, and it was so fucking beautiful. And so if you can handle reading about those topics, definitely absolutely pick this book up. It is a novella, but there's so much emotion in it. And Laura and Samir mean everything to me. Samir is definitely one of the best heroes of all time. I want to marry him. Like, I fucking adore him. Like, he is perfection. He is everything. He is absolutely everything. And so this whole book is everything. And so I don't know if that made any sense, because again, I fucking adore this book and I really struggle to express my love when it comes to things that I love the most in the world. Talia Hibbert will forever be the best fucking writer to ever live. And this is a masterpiece and definitely one of the best romances ever. And I didn't even mention, I did annotate it, and I've been seeing people annotate in like really hardcore ways. And what I mean by that is like, it's not just like underlining, but like writing in it, drawing in it, whatever. And I did draw hearts in this and I annotated it, and it made it even more special and beautiful. And I definitely want to do that more often. And so that was just wonderful. And this was just absolutely everything. So now I'm like, I don't even like, what's the point of even talking about anything else? And I don't really have much time left. But a book that I might pick up, I'm not sure, but I wanted to mention it anyways because I'm super excited for it, is Right Where I Left You by Julian Winters. I talked about it in maybe my last vlog, so I'm super excited for this. Again, like, I might not pick it up, but there's a high chance I will. And lastly, let's quickly talk about the last book that I'm reading that I am almost done with. I got to like 75% maybe, and that is Starry-Eyed Love by Helena Hunting. So I have a feeling that I did mention it briefly in a different reading vlog, but I never wrapped up my thoughts and I never really like obviously finished it because I still haven't finished it. I'm enjoying it. It is not anything super wonderful. Like, I actually started it a few days ago, and this morning I didn't really feel the strongest desire to pick it back up because like I was trying to figure out what I want to read next after I finished Damaged Goods, and obviously that is like god tier perfection type of a book for me, as I just made, you know, I made that clear just now. But I just like, so obviously that is a very intense experience, but at the same time, I do feel like sometimes, you know, when you read just something super intense and incredible, you do need a book that's kind of mediocre afterwards. And I don't know if that makes sense. So this book isn't making me feel super strong emotions and all of that, but that's not to say that I'm not enjoying it. I am actually enjoying it. It is just super easy to read. It is fun and sweet and cute, a little bit steamy. It's not anything that I'm like losing my mind over, but I did end up flying through it, and I only have like half an hour left to read. And so I do like it, and I don't think I'm going to say more about it because I am running out of time. So I might describe the plot a little bit more later, but it's fun. It's nice. So yeah, that is all for now. I need to go to work, but I'm excited for this vlog. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll talk to you soon when I have some other updates. Hi everyone, so I have a very exciting update. I have two super exciting packages to open. So I think we're gonna open the packages first because obviously who doesn't love unboxings? I also hope this background is okay. I'm in my bedroom and I normally film in front of the bed, and now I'm filming in front of like the closet, and I thought it would look nice, but it just looks white and boring, just like me right now. But I'm trying to also challenge myself to film without makeup more, so we're just gonna make this work. So I have very exciting, beautiful earrings, and then I have a book. So let's start with the earrings so that I can put them on. And so this is from a store that I bought from before. I absolutely love those earrings, and so it's like a small business, and the owner does like different videos of like the whole process, and I actually saw the process of these earrings and I thought, oh my gosh, these are so fucking beautiful, and I went to buy them. Like they're so beautiful, and it just like, I don't know, it's handmade and they're always different and unique, and I feel like that just makes it even more exciting and wonderful. So here is the business card. So the store is called KA Jewelry. So if you want to check it out, that's where you can find them. This is the cute little box that it comes in. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I am going to lose it. Okay. Wow. Oh my god. That is so beautiful. So this is how they look. And I'm in love. Oh my gosh. I don't have any earrings in this shape or the color, so I definitely recommend you check it out if you like earrings. They did not send this to me. They don't know I exist. I I just genuinely love them. Oh my gosh. I actually love how that looks. I love that shape so much. And so I just genuinely love them, and I love talking about things that I love, but I also don't need to be paid to do it, you know? So this is how they look. I feel like I immediately look cooler and nicer and prettier. So we love to see it. I'm obsessed with them. Wow. So now let's open the book. I actually bought 3 books. So I normally try not to buy from Amazon unless like I have to, or you know, unless I can't get it anywhere else. But I bought 3 books. So 2 of them should arrive tomorrow, but for some reason they sent this one separately. But I am very happy because it means I can start reading it today. I literally will be starting reading it today because I'm so fucking excited for it, to the point that yesterday I wanted to read, but I was like, I wasn't sure entirely what I wanted to read next, and then I was like, I need to wait for this book. I can't start a different romance. I have to wait for this book. So oh my gosh, I'm going to fucking lose my shit. Because not only is the book super exciting, the cover is so fucking beautiful. So, oh my gosh, okay, you will see it first. Oh my god, okay. It is floppy. And look how fucking beautiful this book is. Like, it just, like, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Not only is it, like, the color, I thought it was just, like, a normal pink cover. It is kind of like a coral, almost, and I'm obsessed. I literally, like, 2 weeks ago, I mentioned it in a different vlog that I love books with pink covers, like, who doesn't? And I feel like I actually don't have a lot of them at all. And so this is in addition to that. And I just like, the characters look amazing. The dress of the heroine, like, oh my god. And like, they're so cute. This book, this whole, like, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. So this is Fake It Till You Bake It by Jamie Wesley, one of my most anticipated books of the year. The heroine turned down a marriage proposal on a reality dating show, and she starts working at San Diego's newest cupcake bakery alongside the uptight owner and professional football player Donovan Dell. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you actually kidding me? Okay, like, I was already excited. I think I maybe knew this before, but I forgot. So you're telling me that, like, a reality dating show heroine works at a cupcake store with a ex-football player. Oh my gosh. Okay, oh my god, this is gonna be the best thing ever. This is literally gonna be the best thing ever. I'm so ready. I love sports romances. I love, like, baking, cooking type vibes. And this literally sounds absolutely perfect. Like, I am so ready. I also feel like at some point we need to get a cupcake. So I don't know where I could get that from. Before I actually go, I do have another book update about the book that I finished, which is The Starry-Eyed Love. I will make this quick because this update has been quite long, and I honestly don't have that much to say about this book. This book was okay. It was fine. It was chill. It was pretty good. It wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. Not mad that I read it, but I also don't think I'm ever really gonna think about it again, or like go out of my way to recommend it, or, you know, if you would like just like a lighthearted, chill, fun romance that is quick to read, has like a workplace romance vibe and all of that, then I do think like you could definitely enjoy it. So I think that's all that I'm gonna say about it. And I'll go read, and I will talk to you soon.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not.
it's time for an update. I hope the lighting looks good. I don't have that many like updates, but I have done a little bit of reading and I'm just very excited and I really wanted to talk to you. So I did indeed start Fake It Till You Bake It. And okay, wait, I need to not create the shadow from the camera. I am loving this and I didn't get that far because I just like haven't, it's like I've been in a reading mood but I've been distracted basically is like what it is. But I got to page 57 and I'm already like invested and excited and like I mean I already was excited even before I started it, but you know, I think it's gonna be so cute and so far I just love the setup of the story. So I can describe it to you because like I already kind of know the main plot. Donovan is a football player, but also since he's kind of getting older, he wanted to have a plan for what to do in his career beyond that. And so he started a cupcake bakery shop thingy. And he's like the owner. It's actually like the business is like it's not a concept, it's actually happening. And then we have our heroine who was in a reality show and she embarrassed herself, so she's kind of like also a celebrity. Like they're both specific celebrities, like not like actors or singers, but they're celebrities of some kind, which you're gonna hear me talk about this more with a different book that I hinted at. Which, like, I've talked about this multiple times recently, that I'm obsessed with reading books about celebrities. I can't get enough. I want more. And so very excited about that. And so the two of them basically meet at this cupcake shop. And our heroine, she's like, basically kind of not a fan of this whole place. She's like, it looks stale, it looks boring, and she kind of has some, you know, like comments about it like that. The hero sees her and he hears her as well, and it's the type of thing that like he talks to her about it and she thinks he just works there. Turns out he's the actual owner and she's just, you know, judging it shamelessly. Then the heroine's grandmother basically tells her that she needs to find a job to stick to and figure out what she wants to do with her life, so that if she doesn't do that, she won't get her like trust fund money. So she has to stick to a job for 6 months. And since this grandmother is actually Donovan's boss, they work together. I think she's his boss. Either way, like, they just work in the football stuff. And so she basically has this plan to have her work at the cupcake shop because she feels like Donovan's drive and, you know, like, passion and, like, hard work is going to inspire her to figure out what she wants to do with her life. And so it's this setup of, like, forced proximity. She has to work at the cupcake shop that she completely roasted with this guy that she had, like, a mixed feelings first interaction, and like I love it. It's so cute. It is so exciting. I can't wait to watch them fall in love. Like, isn't that just the best feeling ever? I was having a moment earlier that like I have 2 more books coming tomorrow, and there are some other books that I really want to buy. I'm like, you know, I'm like, if I don't make money for books, what do I make money for? Like, there's nothing that I would rather spend my money on. Like, anyway. So yeah, I have like other romance books coming out, and just like recently, the past like 2 months, I've been able to buy others, and it makes me so fucking happy, and I am so grateful that I can do that, because like I still remember the time when I had one romance book, like adult romance, and I was just kind of sad because I was so desperate to own more copies, but I didn't really have access to them, and so I am just so excited that I get to read these beautiful books. Hi everyone, so it is time to open the package that I told you about yesterday. I don't really have any new reading updates because I didn't really end up having time to read today. I mean, it's not that late. We're gonna do more reading, but I am literally so ready to read these books, and I'm so excited for them. And like, seriously, this is like the best fucking book haul ever. Like, and there's gonna be more books, but not from Amazon. So, I mean, like, not in this video, but very soon. So oh my gosh, let's open these up. Okay, I don't know which which book is, okay, I think I know which, oh yes, oh my god, oh my gosh, oh my god, I got Inextricably Tied by Aveda Weiss, and quite recently in a different vlog I read Insatiably Yours, which is slightly connected to this book, not really, but it is obviously by the same author, and it was fucking amazing. And when I read that, I was like, you know what, I need to read this. I mean, I need to buy this physically as well. And it was more expensive than my other books, but I want to support Aveda because I absolutely love her, and I also just knew I would love this book. And like I said, I think I said it in this vlog, like if I don't make money for books, what the fuck do I make money for, you know? Once again, this book works the same as Insatiably Yours. It has like a prequel novella and then a full-length novel. So for Insatiably Yours, that is Feed, and when you get the paperback, you get the novella / short story in it as well for both of these books. So if you haven't read it yet and you want to read both, then definitely get the paperback if you can, if you want. But I am so ready for this, and I actually think I might reread Skin first because I don't really remember it that well. But I know I fucking loved it. So I think I'll talk to you about the books later, but I'm so excited to put it on my shelf. And the other one is another indie romance by another one of my favorite authors, and that is, oh my gosh, I just slid on the floor. Okay. That is Before We Fall by Rilzy Adams. That is so beautiful. The cover kind of like has like a texture on it. And I mean like the picture, not the actual cover, but it is so beautiful. I love it so much. It is shiny. It is floppy. I'm so ready. So I mean, this book came out like a few months ago at this point. I don't know, like not that long, but like, and I was anticipating it so hard, and I basically I have been mutuals with Rilzy on Twitter for a while at this point, and I basically followed her journey as she wrote this book because she tweeted about it a lot, and it was really difficult for her, and to be honest, that makes this book even more special to hold in my hands, to know the struggle that went into it. And it also, I don't know, is really inspiring to me because I have been struggling a lot as a writer myself for a long time, and so it's we can get there in the end and create this beauty. And I am so excited for this book. I am a little bit nervous because it is going to be very emotional and very intense, but after Damaged Goods, I'm I need more experiences like that, even though I'm terrified of it. I need that in my life. And I think this book is actually going to give me the same or very similar experience as Damaged Goods does. So I think I will also annotate this book, and I am ready to devour it. So all of Rilzy's books are on Kindle Unlimited. So if you just want to read ebooks, you can get this there and other wonderful, wonderful books. But I wanted to get it physically because I want to support Rilzy, and again, I want to annotate this. I want to hold it in my hands. This is now the third book that I own by Rilzy, and it makes me so fucking happy. Collecting books by indie authors is the best thing ever. I need to do it more, even though they're pretty much always more expensive. As an indie author myself, my book is also quite expensive because that is the only way that you can actually make some money of the paperbacks, because the printing costs a lot, and so yeah, but I am so happy with my book haul, and I'll go get Fake It Till You Bake It because I have one more thing to tell you, and that is very exciting also, and I need that book for it. So I did not end up flying through Fake It Till You Bake It yesterday because, and it worked out amazing because guess who got a cupcake? So I'll actually take it out of the packaging soon, and I'll film it with the book. And I'm actually, oh my God, yes. Look at this. Okay, look at this. So I was at the store and they actually ended up only being like a takeout store, but it was so cute. And I was just like, I wanted to have something to do. And so with my roommate, we ended up getting cupcakes from this place that we've never been to. And well, I mean, I only got a cupcake. And so it looks like this. And at the store, I basically panicked a little bit because there was like a super cute pink cupcake and I was like, it matches the book, you know? And at the same time though, it was like it was like white chocolate and raspberries or something. I love raspberries, but I don't necessarily love dough that's like fruity in cupcakes, and I don't like white chocolate. So I was like, I probably shouldn't eat that cup. Like, it's probably not the best cupcake, but like, well, it's not the same. Like, look at like this, the cupcakes on the book and this cupcake look very similar. Like, it is like a chocolatey dough with white frosting. And so it's perfect. And so I will have a cupcake as I read this book. So I'm really happy that I did not end up finishing it yesterday. I am very excited. So I definitely will be reading more of this, but I also kind of think, I mean, I don't think I'm going to start this until I finish this because I don't like reading contemporary romances at the same, like two at the same time. But I might pick this up later, but I don't know. I also don't like reading the same formats at the same time. Whatever, either way, I think I'm gonna fly through this anyway. So I am living for this vlog. This is the best thing ever. I'm actually feeling quite good mentally, and I'm just really fucking grateful for that and all of these fucking wonderful books. And this super fucking delightfully, deliciously looking cupcake. So I'm gonna talk to you soon when I have some other updates.
You got a whole other meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now.
Hi everyone, so it is time for yet another super fucking exciting update. So I have reading updates and I have a fucking exciting package again. I am so happy, and I am sorry, like I don't know, like I always love when people unbox things and open them on camera, so like I don't want to say I'm sorry, but like if it looks like I buy things all the time, it's not exactly true. I didn't let myself buy anything for a long time. I really struggled with this, and I always felt guilty whenever I bought something, even though I never regretted it because I always put a lot of thought into what I buy, and I always buy things that I really know I'm going to love and I want, and you know, and so recently I just kind of like tried to shift my mindset to just like, I joked, you know, about like, if I don't make money for books, what do I make money for? Like, I don't want to just make money for the things that are necessary, you know? And I got stickers on Redbubble. That is what we're gonna open. And I am so excited for this. This is such a big moment. Like, I have wanted this for years. I'm not kidding. I have wanted to get stickers for years. I never got any big stickers, and on my laptop, I have wanted to have it like filled with stickers for years, like I said, but I just have these and I'm not happy with it at all. It obviously looks very empty, and while I love this one, that is like a big one. That is like what I imagined. And this one is really cute. And then this one I recently put on there because I was just like, I want it to be full. So now I kind of slightly regret it because it was like a nice bookmark material before. And now I feel like it's just taking up space. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with this. But the small ones, I just feel like they're super cute for a journal, but not my laptop. So I got them. They arrived really quickly, and I am always so happy to support different artists and everything, and I've just wanted this for so long. And I actually once made an order on Redbubble after wanting it for so long, and then the pandemic started and I had to leave the place where I like was whatever staying, and I never got the package because of that. So we finally got it, and I'm gonna fucking lose my absolute shit. I got so many beautiful things. Oh, they're like on, oh my gosh, wow, okay. So they're all the same size-ish. They're like the small stickers, but they're basically big for compared to the tiny ones that I showed on the laptop. So, God, this is literally like Christmas. This is Christmas. Like, oh my God. So, I'm also gonna try to remember to link all of them down below if you wanted to get any of them. So, this is the first one. Very different things. So, these are from 2 different artists, but I'm obsessed. So I really wanted to get some like character stickers because I love character art like this. Even like I actually don't know who these characters are, but like it really inspires me to look at as like a writer, and it makes me want to read and write, and it just makes me really happy. So I wanted stickers like that. And then I have this quote, "You can be afraid and still write," because I thought it was super cute, and it is a quote that means really a lot to me and is obviously perfect to put on my laptop, and I just feel like I need that reminder all the time. So that is that. Then I'm literally gonna, I cannot, okay? Like, I gotta wait. I forgot about this one. That is so iconic. I'm gonna fucking weep. So this is what we have next. So first we have this, which I'm pretty sure that is Carden and Jude. So I do know them. I love them. I wouldn't say they're my like #1 couple of all time, but this art, are you kidding me? That is so gorgeous, and I obviously, like, I do love them, and so, oh my gosh. And then I got Loki reading. Like, how fucking iconic is that? Like, I obviously love Loki. I really wanted some kind of sticker with him, and I have it, so I'm in heaven right now. I'm in heaven. And also, like, the reason why I could also get so many stickers is because Redbubble, at least I downloaded the app because I just wanted it to be convenient. I was looking at it on my phone, liking all the things, and on the app at least, they had like different deals for like you buy more and you save more. So I basically got all of them for 50% off because I got more than 10 stickers. Dream come true. This is the next one. And so we have another like character art with the moon, and like, oh my gosh, I could faint. Like, this is exactly my style, my everything. I'm obsessed. And then we have this quote that is, that says, "Don't let the bad days win," which also another one that is very simple, but still meant a lot to me. Like, we have this big stack, y'all. Like, oh my God. Okay, this is the next ones, and I am literally going to faint. Like, this is literally one of the best things I've ever bought for myself. So we have this fucking stunning sunset and like the moon and the city, skyline, what's it called? City, you know, whatever. And then I have Rapunzel, and I don't normally love the art that is like without the face, but I fucking love Rapunzel. Like, the dress, the hair, I love her. She means a lot to me as a character, and I'm just like in love. So the next one is this, and so this is Danny and Zach, and the way I'm gonna fucking lose it. When I saw this on Redbubble, I thought I would pass out because like this artist did these like artworks on Instagram, and I saw them there like a few months ago. I loved them. I was like, I want this on my wall, but I didn't know that it was for sale on Redbubble in any shape or form. And so there were like multiple, basically almost all the artworks you can have, like the way that Redbubble works is that there's like a design and then you can get all types of things with it. And so I obviously was getting stickers, but I at some point want to get to other ones as well. Like, I want to be surrounded by things like this. Like, I want pillows, I want everything. I'm like, it is something I've wanted for years. I always saw things like this on Instagram, and it just inspires me so much, and it means so much to me, and I love it so much. And I absolutely do want artworks like this on my wall, but it's just like not the time right now. But so yeah, I have a sticker and I love them. I don't want to say they're my favorite couple, but I do think it's my favorite artwork. And so we got this, but I definitely want to get the 2 other ones because like the artist did do the first Chloe and Red and Jacob and Eve as well. And then we have this Cinderella dress like from the movie that says, "Have courage and be kind," which is a quote that I also love, and it fits my personality, and I just love it a lot. And so yeah. And the last one is from fuck, I forgot. I think it's from Beauty and the Beast. And that is this beautiful quote that says, I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. And with the roses, I absolutely love the font. The colors of this, I'm in love. And roses mean a lot to me as well. And so like all these stickers are so cute, so beautiful, and like so meaningful. And I am blessed as fuck. Like, this is the best thing ever. So I'm in love. Wow. Okay. Also, I'm not wearing any makeup today, and I actually went out to the bookstore and I got a book as well. Cause like, again, I'm trying to let myself buy things when I want them. Not always, but you know, and so I got a book that isn't like the most exciting, but I still really wanted it. And yeah, and I have some reading updates as well. And so yeah, I didn't wear makeup to go out, and I'm trying to challenge myself to film more without makeup as well. Cause you know, I always tell myself like, I love makeup. I actually love doing my makeup, and like I do. It is something that's actually like a passion, not just like, oh yeah, I like looking pretty. But my skin has been bad for years. It could be worse, but it could also be a lot better. And you know, I feel like I definitely do still feel self-conscious about it. And like, I've known that for a while, but like, you know, so the only thing I'm wearing is a little bit of like lip gloss. I thought it would be cute, and yes, but I went out like this and it was fine. And so I'm trying to film more like this as well. So, because I did not have the strength and energy to do my makeup today, and that's completely fine. So the book that I got is To Drink Coffee with a Ghost by Amanda Lovelace, and it was actually pretty cheap considering that it's a hardcover, and it's really cute. And I enjoy Amanda Lovelace's poetry. I've talked about it before. Amanda's writing isn't entirely my style. I don't always like adore it. I wouldn't consider them my favorite poet or anything, but I do enjoy them. I've been desperate for poetry, and I love reading poetry in like physical books. And so we're just like, we have this. I'm excited. So I definitely will be reading it today. So we're going to talk more about it later. Then I was going to update you when I finished the book, but I have gotten to page 234 of Fake It Till You Bake It. I'm in love with it. Like, I love it so much. It is not Grumpy and Sunshine, but it is like, it gives me the same feelings that Grumpy and Sunshine does. That like, I fucking love that dynamic, and the dynamic in here is not that, but it is like, I'm obsessed with it. So Donovan is kind of grumpy and stern, and Sirius, he's all about numbers and planning, and he's kind of, you know, and then Jada, she is more like free-spirited, and she speaks what's on her mind. She's kind of like, she has a lot of energy, and like, I love her, and I love them both, and the romance is so sweet and so cute, and it's getting a little bit steamy, and the bakery stuff, the baking stuff, and the setting is so amazing as well, and it's just like delicious goodness. I love it. I'm obsessed. So yes. I have one more thing to talk to you about that I kind of mentioned yesterday. So I started a different book that is, let me remind myself of the name because I don't remember it. But I'm obsessed with it. I literally am having the best reading time ever, and I'm so grateful and I'm so happy because like, it really is doing wonders to my happiness. And you know, so yeah, that is The Bride Goes Rogue by Joanna Shupe. I have it, I'm listening to it on Scribd, and I've been kind of struggling to listen to audiobooks lately which is really interesting because I've actually been obsessed with physical reading, which is like the best thing ever because like I wanted to get to that point for ages. I was like, I just want to enjoy reading physical books the way that I used to, but I just put pressure on it, and then I stopped putting pressure on it, and then I just started loving it again. And so I actually just crave physical reading so bad, but I started listening to this, and I'm obsessed with it, which is amazing because like the fact that I'm loving it so much is making me want to listen to it more because like I want to read the story, you know, even if I'm not necessarily in an audiobook mood. And I just, oh my gosh, so this is the third book in the series, and I actually did read them in order for once, and I read the first and the second. I loved them so much. I'm obsessed with Joanna Shupe at this point, and it is just, wait, is this the third book? I'm confused. Maybe it's like the second book. Whatever. Either way, I read the book before this one, and I loved that one, but I'm also loving this so much. So this one is actually kind of like a Grumpy Sunshine situation, and we have a heroine who is a hopeless romantic, and she is super excited to go to the hero and start planning their wedding because their fathers basically agreed that, like, set up arranged a marriage for them. So she had an image of this in her head of this arranged marriage, and she, you know, finds him so handsome, and she is ready to get married. She comes to him, she's like, you know, let's plan this thing. And then he's like, I am never going to marry you. I don't want to marry. I don't want to do what my father wanted me to do. Like, absolutely not. He doesn't want to marry anyone. And he, you know, has a really rude reaction to her when she had high hopes. She was waiting for him because she was like, you know, I'm going to wait until he's ready. Turns out he's not ready. He never will be, you know, for sure. And so I just love this. I feel like this is a very common trope in historical romance, and I just enjoy it every time. Like, you know, the hero who has been through a lot, he's like, I don't want love, but he's slowly going to open up to it, and like, it is just so satisfying. I also love heroines who are just really romantic, and I mean, like, you know, romantics. And so I am loving this dynamic, and if that wasn't enough, the heroine is like, okay, in that case, I'm never going to marry this man. I never want to see him again. And she's like, you know what? I want to have fun. She basically wants to, like, hook up with someone, and this is set at the end of the 19th century in the US. I don't know where, but it is in the US. So Joanna Shupe does write books set in, like, New York, around there. And I really enjoy them. Like, I just love Joanna Shupe. And so, wow, this update has been a million years long, but I'm gonna shut up soon. So the thing that happens here is she goes to this ball, and it's like anonymous and everything, and they make out, and, you know, it's just like so hot, so wonderful. And so you can imagine where it's gonna go from there, you know, like, so exciting. I'm so happy. I am thriving. I'm reading amazing books. I have stickers. I will shut up now, and I'll talk to you soon with other very exciting updates. I do think we should wrap up the video soon, but we will do some more reading today. So
I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. And we can do nothing at all. So what? If you're stupid, then you know there's nothing wrong. But you and me got a whole other meaning, I don't know how. But you and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now.
hi everyone. So I feel like this angle is a little bit weird, and I just noticed Loki is just like lying down. But it is time for an update and a wrap up to this video. I'm gonna try to make this quick because I feel like this video will be long once again. And I also need to get to work and leave in like 13 minutes. So I did, of course, finish Fake It Till You Bake It. And I absolutely loved it. It was so sweet and cute and cozy, and I just adored it. And if you like bakery settings and sweet romance with great chemistry, it gets a little bit steamy, but not like super a lot. Yeah, it was just absolutely wonderful. I loved our two main characters. I felt like they were just so strong on their own and together, and I also loved the side characters in here, and so it was just absolutely amazing, and I'm so happy that I read it. I'm so happy that I own it, and I most absolutely recommend it. And I feel like I would definitely suggest this book if you are kind of like newer to romance. I feel like this isn't like too intense, but at the same time, it is so good. So absolutely recommend this. Then I finished The Bride Goes Rogue by Joanna Shupe. And it was also absolutely amazing. Like, I did not expect anything else because, again, I loved the previous book in this series. So I think I mentioned something that I've read this whole series that's actually not true. So the first book looks very different. Like, the cover is very different. And so I thought that was a different series, but it's not. And so I didn't read the first one because that one had really bad reviews. And so I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna read the second one. So I loved the second one. And this one just as much, pretty much. So it was just really, like, the tension in here, the sexual tension was delightful, and it was definitely really steamy. I feel like Joanna Shupe writes really steamy romances, and it's funny because the dynamic in here is it kind of starts off as, you know, like, our heroine is like, I'm gonna marry this guy and he's so handsome and we're gonna have a wonderful marriage. And then he rejects her, and I loved the way that she reacted to it. She was just like, fuck you, I'm never gonna marry you. And she's just like, you can see how headstrong she is, and she goes after what she wants, and she doesn't give a shit, like, you know. And I love heroines like that in historical romance. And it basically, like, it becomes like a hate to love situation for like 5 minutes, but it's not that intense, and then it pretty much very quickly shifts into kind of this strange friendship, and they decide to have an affair together, and then, you know, it goes from there. It was just so fun. I do think the only complaint I have is that I do feel like it was a little bit long, and the conflict was dragged on, and I did not love that, but besides it, I really enjoyed it, and I'm so happy that I finally read it. And the last thing that I read is To Drink Coffee with a Ghost by Amanda Lovelace. I did not update you while I was reading it, but I felt like it was not necessary, and I don't have that many thoughts, to be honest. And it's not anything that I haven't said before. I feel like I say this every single time I talk about poetry. But I ended up giving it 3 stars. Did not enjoy it that much. Definitely isn't even like one of my favorite poetry books by Amanda Lovelace, but there were a few lines that really hit me hard. The last 2 poems actually resonated with me really strongly. And so whenever that happens, it's like, I don't know if it makes sense to anyone, because I feel like some people might think, like, if you don't actually really love the whole thing, why would you read it? Why would you read this author? But, like, I don't need every poem to resonate with me. Obviously, it's wonderful when it does. But even if I love just like 3 poems in a whole poetry collection, it is enough, basically. It was still an enjoyable book. I'm still really happy that I read it. It is so cute. And it is a hardcover, and it was not expensive, so I am still happy that I read it. So this was a very successful reading vlog. I am so happy. I can't wait to. My camera died, but to finish things up, I am so happy that I did this vlog. It was basically kind of like a weekly reading vlog because it's Monday today. I already can't wait to start the next vlog, and so I hope you enjoyed it. If you made it this far in the video, leave a ghost emoji down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you soon in another video. Bye!